This video clip is dedicated to the correctional officers who do an outstanding job, dangerous job, and certainly it can be said that they're not in it for the money. By ToersBijns, former Deputy Warden and Training Officer, Arizona and New Mexico Department of Corrections. Being a correctional officer won't make you rich or set you up for a lifetime luxury benefits. If you go hang in there for 20 or 30 years, you might walk away with a retirement package. So why consider a job that doesn't provide you with the highest pay rate in the industry and is so dangerous to work in? Why take that risk? The answer lies somewhere between doing what you love and loving what you do. Today, with the poor economy, prison work appears to be a stable source of income, and work is needed to build prisons. Finding available skilled workers is still a continuing challenge for government sources to fill these needs. The mass incarceration agenda has created urgent demands to hire more officers, although budgets are not maintaining the pace with such critical requirements to allow raises and other benefit improvements. This phenomenon is just mind-boggling as we explore the reasons why so many people are seeking employment in such a poorly rewarded profession and yet feel they're contributing to the criminal justice system in their role as a gatekeeper and peacemaker of the jails and prisons around the country. The prison industry was never a lucrative industry to offer good salaries, hence there's always an acute shortage of people who actually possess the required applied talent and skills to perform such a job. Prisons throughout the country, whether public or privately owned, hire people from all walks of life. College degree, high school grads, military veterans. They hire them for the short term and long term as they offer reasonable pay, but struggle to retain good staff and attrition rates that are the worst in the criminal justice system. If you consider the growth in the prison industry in the last 10 years, the actual number of prisons under contract might surprise you, as they spiked up significantly, as well as the ascending on-duty deaths, assaults, and injuries of the correctional officers on the job. Now that many adult prisons are overcrowded, underfunded, and understaffed. Prisons operate either 8 or 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Coverage to ensure public safety. Some prisons allow overtime to be worked while others are financially struggling and deny overtime as a means to cover the essential tasks required to get the job done. Needless to say, those who have the opportunity to work overtime will gross more income at the end of the year than those who refuse or denied to work overtime compensation. Makes a big difference in the check, and it helps, and it goes a long way. In the corrections field, there are few career attractions with even less career opportunities. If there are such positives in the workplace, they are rare and few in between, not often based on talent, abilities, or skill. Promotions and career improvements are generally based on 3 other factors that include favoritism, nepotism, and political correctness of the individual within the culture where they work. It's that kind of work. Therefore, the job can also be stressful as well as frustrating, as there seems to be no end in sight for prison growth and the need for public safety. Regardless of some of these natural barriers, good officers risk their lives daily to dedicate themselves to the job and to the public for work well done under the most challenging work conditions one might or can imagine. My deepest respect to those correctional officers that perform this job as the job description requires and do it well. And as always, to all those correctional officers out there, just remember, do your job, do it well, and be safe. Go home, enjoy your off time, come back refreshed.